Nelson Mandela's Biography, Part 2. Nelson Mandela, just like Martin Luther King in the USA, was influenced by Gandhi's nonviolent resistance, and his party and its activists adopted nonviolent protests against racial desegregation. However, there was a lot of violence against black people, and during a peaceful protest in 1960, almost 70 people were killed. The government blamed the ANC and banned it, but this didn't stop Mandela. In 1962, Nelson Mandela was arrested, together with other ANC leaders. He was imprisoned because he refused to stop his activity. In 1964, he was sentenced to life imprisonment. He stayed in prison for 27 years. He could receive one visitor and one letter every 6 months. He did hard labor and was often alone in his cell. He communicated with other prisoners by writing messages on toilet paper. Mandela became the most famous prisoner in the world, and more people supported the Free Nelson Mandela movement. There was a widespread boycott of South African products, and entertainers and sports teams refused to go there, hoping this would persuade the government to abolish apartheid. In 1990, President Frederick Willem de Klerk announced his release. In the following years, the ANC and de Klerk started discussions about a new multiracial democracy in South Africa, and in 1993, both Mandela and de Klerk were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. The following year, Nelson Mandela was elected president in the first democratic elections in South Africa, in which all races were allowed to vote. Mandela was president until 1999. He died in 2013 at the age of 95. You can read about his fight against apartheid in his book, Long Walk to Freedom.